Hello.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wulff Den Live, episode 69. I will now pause to allow you to giggle at the number.
That was good. You didn't even say why it's.
I feel like I shouldn't have to.
That was a meta thing.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this, the holiest of day. It is Alien Day, the day where we celebrate the franchise known as Alien, because you probably don't know why that is.
No, I have no idea.
It's April 26th. So 4/26, and the first two movies take place on the planet LV-426.
Oh,
there you go.
Cool.
I'm of course wearing an Alien shirt that you can get on TeePublic.
Is it? Oh, I think it might be in the description in our store.
I believe it is.
I'm wearing a TeePublic shirt.
You're wearing You were also wearing a Metroid shirt. Metroid, of course, heavily inspired by the film franchise Alien.
I just forgot to move this. Okay. Move the light.
Metroid, of course, heavily influenced by the film franchise Alien. The character Ridley, named after director Ridley Scott, who's currently directing Alien Covenant, coming out this year, and the original Alien.
I feel like I gotta watch all of them.
Okay.
Set me up. What do I gotta do? What's my order?
Yeah, you should watch them in order. Really, the only good ones are 1 and 2. 3 and 4... I watched them when I was in film school, so I sort of appreciated.
Did you watch them for film school?
Yes.
Interesting.
So I sort of watched appreciate them on a different level, but I can tell you right now, you're probably not gonna like them. 3 and 4. Those are the ones people generally don't.
I just won't watch them.
Yeah.
Prometheus is a prequel.
Prometheus is a prequel.
This next one
is also a prequel.
Yeah, so I don't need 3 and 4.
No.
To my understanding, people didn't like 3 and 4.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just skip 3 and 4.
Yeah. So all you need to do is watch Ridley Scott's original Alien and James Cameron's sequel Aliens.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think I can handle.
Yes. Just 2 movies.
Except that I have to watch movies, and I never watch movies.
Yeah.
Atten, hello. Book, hello. Darlow, hello. Mid Games, hello. He's
Richard Powell,
69.
Fanatics.
FG.
Brew City.
Blah, blah. And our new subscribers, Rob's Gaming and The Joker.
Hello,
they're
everybody.
They're in the bottom. I'm going to try to call out new subscribers. Also, Cap James.
Yes.
So, screwed around with the camera before we started.
Yes.
Think I got it down. This is actually in 1080 for the first time in a while.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be smooth sailing. Yes. But if it's not, you got to yell at me in the chat.
We're using that camera I debuted a few weeks back, and we're still futzing with it. We got to go deep within the
in there.
Yeah.
Way deep in there.
Because this isn't just like some plug and play camera, I spent the money and got a pro camera.
Also, the light setup is insane right now.
Yeah. You should see.
There's 2 umbrella lights, a ring light, there's a light bouncing off the ceiling, then there's a background light over there and a background light over here.
Also, I don't know if you know this, but I cut my hair, and I'd hate the way my hair looks short, and I keep looking at the monitor, and I keep thinking Batman's cape is part of my hair. So I keep thinking there's a problem with my hair.
It's like going like that.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Cool. It's like you got like the duck butt going on.
Yeah. All right, so enough about my hair and Alien. Let's talk about...
It's another big day today, because it's the day that they announced the...
Yes. It is almost May, which means it's that time where we tell you guys all about the free games you get if you're subscribed to PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold.
Yes.
They announced the PS Plus games today. They announced the Xbox games last week. It seems to be the way they do it. Xbox first and then PlayStation.
So you want to do Xbox first?
No, we can do PlayStation first.
Okay.
Seems to be the way we've been doing it. So,
it's because I love PlayStation.
For the month of May on PS4, if you have PlayStation Plus membership, you get Tales from the Borderlands and Abzu.
I might have to play Tales of the Borderlands. I might have to fire up my PS4 for the first time in a while.
Might have to fire that up. Finally play a Telltale game.
Yeah,
that's the Telltale game.
That might be my first.
I am a known disliker of Borderlands, but even people who don't like Borderlands can agree that Tales from the Borderlands is actually pretty good.
It's a Telltale game.
I might have to give it a shot.
This is heavily story driven.
I do remember watching one cutscene from Tales from the Borderlands. Just a slight spoiler alert. It's a Mexican standoff, but it's a Mexican standoff all with gun fingers. So
The banter in Borderlands is the best part.
That irritates me a lot.
Really?
The banter, yes.
That bothers you?
It bothers me so
Oh, man,
much.
it's so good.
Especially Claptrap.
Claptrap's the best.
No, he's not. He's
the best
so
part.
annoying. He's so freaking annoying.
It's
I
so
hate
good.
Claptrap so much. I really do. Someone was supposed to like tell me, "Oh no, he's supposed to be annoying." Like it's still freaking annoying.
Yeah.
So I might give this a shot.
But also Abzu is supposed to be like
yes.
an art house, like very pretty.
Fun fact. According to IGN, if you're in Europe, you're not getting Abzu. You're getting Alienation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I did not know they do that.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if Abzu's out there.
I honestly don't know. But if you're in the good old US of A, you get Tales from the Borderlands and Abzu. If you're in Europe, instead of Abzu, you get Alienation. And that's for PS4.
Yeah, that's only for PS4.
PS3, you get Blood Knights and Port Royale 3 Pirates and Merchants. Don't know any of those games.
Nope.
And on PlayStation Vita, which is cross-buy on PS4, Laser Disco Defenders
I need to see what this game is.
and Typewriter. I have no idea what
Typewriters doesn't intrigue me.
doesn't do anything for you.
No.
I think
Laser Disco Defenders, though.
yeah.
Give me some of this.
I find it interesting. I feel like the last few months, maybe in the last year, all the PS Vita games have been cross-buy with PS4. So
That's because they know that.
nobody owns a Vita.
Right.
So they're doing everything they can to make sure you can play these games.
Laser Disco Defenders looks like a top-down twin stick shooter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So that's cool.
I get into that. I like some twin stick shooters. So there you go. Those are your Sony PlayStation Plus games.
Big ones,
May.
Tales from the Borderlands and Abzu.
Yes. Moving on to Xbox. Their games with gold. If you are an Xbox Live Gold member, you get these games for free in the month of May. Now remember, Xbox staggers their releases out. So all month long, May 1st to May 31st, you get the Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams Director's Cut. And from May 16th to June 15th, you get Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Those are both for Xbox One.
That's the like puzzle game, right?
The Lara Croft?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually also a twin stick shooter. And the big thing of that is it's co-op. This one's 4-player co-op.
Right.
The Gianna Sisters, fun fact, this is interesting history. Gianna Sisters started as a blatant Mario clone in the 80s.
Interesting.
And then like 5 years ago, they did a Kickstarter revival of it, and it's been like a big cult hit.
Wow, I guess that's just a way to get Mario on Xbox.
Yeah, but apparently like the games are good, and now it's coming to Xbox One.
Interesting.
Yes. On Xbox 360, I hope you like Star Wars because that's all you're getting. May 1st to May 15th on the Xbox 360, you're getting Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. And from May 16th to the 31st, you're getting Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga.
I guess that's because May the 4th be with you.
Of course.
Or Star Wars Day or
Yes.
whatever. That's good. Didn't
yeah.
we get the first Force Unleashed recently?
We did, like a couple of months ago. So now you can
Okay.
round out your collection. Force Unleashed 2 is a good free game because it's not a good game. And
It's not.
No.
The first one's good. The second one is
definitely
not.
not. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. This is episodes 1 through 6 in Lego form. So they basically took the two Lego games and smashed them together.
If you want to hear about Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, there is a
Episode of the backlog that you
we
can
put
check
up
out.
Saturday. Fun fact about that, Will, that was our 666th upload.
Wow.
666th upload.
You know, there is an Iron Maiden video game out there somewhere. Had I known that would have been the 666 episode, I would have tried to make the Iron Maiden game. I would have gotten the Iron Maiden game just to do the 666
so we could
episode.
talk about it.
Just so we could talk about Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, and how awesome that album is.
You know, now when I'm at like retro game stores and
Yeah.
I'm looking at games and I like to collect things, so
Yeah.
that's part of the backlog. But I buy things, then I'm like, wait, this might end up on the backlog, and I don't have anything to say about it.
Yeah, that reminds me. Those games you bought over the weekend, I gotta add them.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's what I was talking about.
All right, so there you go. Those are your free games for the month. If you subscribe to those services, go out and get them. Make sure you get them because sometimes you might get a gem like the Gianna Sisters, and or sometimes you won't. But
Gotta say,
yeah,
PlayStation won this one.
you think so?
Yep. 100%. Tales of the Borderlands? Come on. That's a
Yeah,
AAA game.
just Tales of the Borderlands. Lara Croft and Temple of Osiris is like a critically acclaimed. Everybody loves Lego Star Wars, and the Gianna Sisters is
Yeah,
like
but those games are old. Those are old ass.
yeah, those are
games.
360 games that you can play on your Xbox One.
Yeah.
Can you play any of the PS3 games on your PS4? No.
No, but they're
No, you
garbage games, probably. I don't know. I'm just throwing that. I don't know anything about those.
All right, there you go. You guys can fight about it in the comments. As we move on.
Book says that Metroid shirt is sick. Thank you very much. You can get it at TeePublic Store. Links in the description. This I know isn't the TeePublic Store. That I'm not.
I'm pretty sure
I
this
put
is.
that.
Yeah,
in
I think so.
'cause
Yeah,
I got that for you. Moving on.
it's the most important news of the day. Mario toys are coming to McDonald's.
Whoa, wait. Put that in the keep.
You didn't hear about this?
No, I did not hear about
All
this.
right, let me just put this in the.
People are already starting to talk about Call of Duty, and I saw you blatantly like cut me off.
I'm trying to. In wrestling, that's called a swerve. So yes, starting today and running until May 22nd, you can get Discover the World of Super Mario Happy Meal toys at your local McDonald's. There looks like to be.
Wait, starting today?
Yeah.
If I knew this, I would have gone there.
There are
I
8.
might go tonight.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I think I'm gonna go after this. I think we're
Yeah.
going to McDonald's after this.
There are 8 toys to choose from. You can get Mario, Yoshi, Bowser, Peach, the One-Up Mushroom. It looks like I can't. Is that Metal Mario or Invincible Mario? The clear one.
Oh, that. I don't know.
It just says
no
Invincible
idea.
Mario with light up in different colors. That's interesting.
Oh yeah,
And you got-
it's the star.
yeah.
Mario.
Luigi and a red Koopa shell.
Luigi looks.
At your
sick.
local McDonald's, you can get them in a Happy Meal or a Mighty Kids meal. Fun fact: Happy Meals are the amount of calories an adult should have per meal.
How many is that?
It's like 500. Whereas a Big Mac meal or like any of the other like adult size meals, that's how many calories a family should have. If you really are disgusted by McDonald's food, you can buy the toy separately.
Oh, you can.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna get a Happy Meal, but I'm also gonna buy the toys. How much are the toys?
I honestly don't know.
I feel like it'd probably be almost just as much to buy a Happy Meal.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well just buy a Happy Meal.
Yeah, but I want. Here's the thing: these toys aren't that cool,
No.
but I want all of them.
I think if I remember serves me correctly, because I haven't like actively hunted Happy Meal toys since I was like, when did the first Power Ranger movie come out? Like around then.
Yeah.
But if I remember correctly, they cycle them like week to week. So like
Oh,
week
so you
one.
can't go there and be like, "Give me all of them right now."
If I remember correctly, no, you cannot.
Okay. I want the Luigi, I want the Star Mario, I want the regular Mario, and maybe the red Koopa shell. The Yoshi is a little too shiny for me.
Yeah.
The Bowser, it looks like he's got his tongue sticking out.
Yeah.
I know that that's not his
I
tongue.
feel like he's supposed to be like breathing fire, but that's probably wrong.
I don't know what the Peach is doing.
Peach is just standing there. I would get the One-Up Mushroom just because it's like a little cool desk toy.
Yeah, but like, why are they all glossy?
It's probably just like super shiny.
Yeah, but that makes it look like cheap plastic.
It might just be
Make
the
it
it
matte.
might just be the picture.
You know, Happy Meal toys, they're gonna be shiny.
Yeah, it'll
and
probably be
cheap
junk.
looking.
All right, let's go. Let's move on. Let's get to what everybody really wants to
Yeah,
talk
we
about.
can't bury the lead here.
We really
right?
can't. So Star Wars Episode 9
Shut
is...
the hell up. Shut the hell up. We're talking about Call of Duty.
All right, let's talk about some COD, man.
All right, so did you see the trailer? You better
Yeah,
see
no,
the
I
trailer.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to talk about everything that we know about Call of Duty,
Okay.
about this new Call of Duty that's coming.
Yes.
This article is from GameSpot. I'm gonna read what they wrote. Their little. We don't know much,
No.
to be honest. They had like an hour-long presentation of them just basically sucking each other's dicks about how great this game is gonna be.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
When does the game come out? Call of Duty World War II launches on November 3rd for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. There will also be a pre-order beta ahead of the release, but Activision has not yet confirmed dates. Were the leaks true? Apparently there were leaks. I didn't know about this. Most of the detailed leaks days before the official were confirmed, including the release date, single-player story details, and beta. Interesting information in the leaks. We'll talk about that later. What's the campaign about? The single-player story follows the U.S. 1st Infantry Division as they fight their way through the European theater of war. Missions include the D-Day invasion of Normandy and Battle of the Bulge. Although you primarily play as a young, inexperienced Private Red Daniels, there will also be a mission that casts you as a woman fighting in the French Resistance.
Interesting.
For diversity's sake.
Yes.
Because Polygon put up that article today. Did you see that article?
No, I didn't. I'm on Polygon right now, actually.
Polygon's article was like the diversity in Call of Duty World War II is interesting, but it's still a white man's war. It's like, okay, they're not making this game for diversity's sake. It's a World War II game.
Like, I like Polygon, and like I'm all for like diversity and stuff, but they're really like.
Why don't we do the Vietnam War? Let's do that again, but do the real Vietnam War where it's just us being super racist.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the Vietnam War. I could just imagine it being super.
Did you ever see Full Metal Jacket?
No.
I'd imagine it's like that.
What's multiplayer going to be like? A full multiplayer reveal is coming at E3 in June, where it will also be playable on the show floor. However, we do know a few pieces of information. One brand new addition for the franchise is Headquarters, a place to socialize that will feature recognition and rewards. It sounds like a hub world, but I'm not sure. It's not clear what exactly those rewards will be, but it sounds like a base of operations outside of multiplayer lobbies. Yeah, so it sounds like a hub world. Multiplayer introduces a new war mode, which places you in iconic World War II battles. That's pretty cool. With objective-focused Axis versus Allies team gameplay. It also lets you choose class-like divisions, including infantry and armored divisions. That sounds a whole lot like a Battlefield 1 deal or a Battlefield deal where they have a bigger battlefield.
Right.
And that sounds awesome, except that Call of Duty's gameplay is really fast.
Yeah, and it's more like tailored to like tighter spaces.
Right.
More like not necessarily indoors, but like definitely more linear progression.
The strategy for Call of Duty is to get the quickest gun and the quickest perks on your feats.
Right.
And the fastest melee. And
Yeah.
just go nuts. So that it doesn't say, there's no confirmation that they're going to be big maps, but if they're going to have iconic World War II battles, then I'd imagine the maps are going to be huge.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see. And they would need vehicles for that.
Yeah.
So would this be the first Call of Duty with vehicles in multiplayer? Probably.
In multiplayer, yeah.
What about co-op? Sledgehammer has
yeah.
been very quiet about co-op, but they did tease that it has something to do with zombies. The developer said the mode, which appears to be the latest iteration of the fan favorite zombie game type, is an entirely new story and pretty horrifying experience. And it will tell the story of the Third Reich's desperate attempt to create an army in the final stages of the war.
I thought there was going to be an actual co-op campaign in this game.
That was part of the leaks. Let me finish this
Okay,
first. What's included with the pre-order in the different editions? Base edition, you get the digital or physical, $59. Digital deluxe edition, season pass, and more. So it doesn't say anything. You get a steel book or whatever. $100. Pro edition, which is only at GameStop, season pass, collectible steel book. Oh, that's the one that comes with the steel book. And more, $100. So we don't know what the and more is yet. There's no. It doesn't look like there's like a limited edition or anything.
Interesting.
At least not yet. That's strange. Because usually Call of Duty comes with like something crazy.
Yeah, something like this will actually come with like a full-size Springfield rifle
that actually works.
Yeah.
So there were leaks, and pretty much all the leaks were true. But part of the leaks was that there's going to be a heavy co-op thing. So this is also GameSpot. This is part of the rumors. We also learned that Call of Duty World War II, why is the page moving, will reportedly feature maps set on many of World War II's most iconic locations. What's more, players will also enjoy exciting new ways to interact and social. I think that the screen moved and it screwed me up. We'll apparently have co-op that delivers an original story when playing that way. Play with your friends in the next level standalone game experience full of unexpected adrenaline-pumping moments, the leak reportedly said. So the leak didn't say zombies.
Right.
but it looks like that's the way they're going, and that is a little disappointing.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of the zombies.
I played it like once or twice here and there just to, see what it's about. And it's fun, but, I can't be one of those people who play it all the time.
Right.
Yeah, that's a stressful experience. Yeah. That's definitely the type of thing it's best if you're talking to the people you're playing with.
Yeah, for sure. That's a thing that you do with your friends.
Yes.
And my friends are all assholes. I'll be honest, Left 4 Dead. Like, I didn't like that either too much.
Yeah, me neither.
That's another game you need friends.
Yeah.
Because if you're not playing with friends, they will just, like, steal your med packs.
That's another game where all my friends, like, overnight became PC gamers and would, like, make fun of me and tease me for not having a good enough PC to play with them. And that's probably one of the reasons why I don't like that game very much.
Oh, yeah, there will be a beta. Calypso asks, will there be a PC beta? There'll be a beta for everything. It'll be on PS4 first. And we don't know when that's going to be.
Right.
But there's going to be more about the multiplayer at E3 in June. So I would expect very shortly after E3, there will be a beta. I think they're going to pull a Battlefield and be like, yeah, you can play it right now.
A lot of people are doing that now, yeah.
Which sucks for me because I'll probably be there.
Yeah. Not for me, though.
Yeah, then you could play it.
Yeah. As long as I don't have a wedding that week.
So, I mean, what did you think of the trailer?
I
thought it was like the most generic thing.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. We haven't had like a real World War II game in years.
Right.
But everything they've seen in that I saw in that trailer, I've seen before in other World War II games.
Exactly.
Like it looked, a lot of it looked like Medal of Honor Frontline. A lot of it looked like earlier Call of Duties. A lot of it looked like early Battlefield. It's weird because Battlefield 1 was considered a breath of fresh air because it took place in the past. Now Call of Duty's pulling the same thing, but they're pulling the same thing with things we'd all seen before. Like we've invaded Normandy like in 100 games. We've fought Nazis in 100 games. So I don't know. It's weird.
I give Battlefield a lot of credit because they did World War One,
right?
And that we haven't seen before, except that they kind of used World War One. Like, I don't agree with how their use of automatic weapons. And I've said that before.
Right. Yeah, no, they definitely used World War One, but kind of like updated it a lot.
Yeah.
To make it more of like to make it more of a video game.
The reason why everybody wanted Call of Duty to go back to World War II is just that everybody wanted them to stop the running on walls, the augmented
all the
stuff.
Sci-fi crap.
Yeah, the like jetpacks.
Yeah.
Like, that was way too much for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if the multiplayer is just Infinite Warfare's multiplayer? They just
there's probably gonna be like DLC, some like alt history World War II where future tech comes and
God, that'd be so annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, the trailer to me looked super generic. Like I've seen it before. Like I don't want like an action movie.
Yeah.
I want like something that like where every moment has a lot of weight to it. Because it's World War II. It's a historic event. The things that happened were dramatic.
Yeah.
And every time somebody dies, it should be like very tragic.
Yeah.
And in this trailer, we just saw things blowing up left and right. Like, I know it's a video game and I know it's an action game, but like, I don't know. It needs to be. I would have liked to see something a lot darker.
Yeah. You know what's really good at that actually is Battlefield 1, the very first level where you play as the Harlem Hellfighters. Every time in the game when you die, like it'll list your name and how old you were. In the first level, every time you die, it does that, but then it just takes you right to the next member of the battalion, and you just keep going until they're all dead. That was a really good way to do it. Call of Duty used to do a really cool thing where like every time you died, have like an inspirational war quote at the end.
That was awesome.
Those disappeared. Like I don't remember when.
Call of Duty 2 is one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
It's an amazing game.
Yeah, and like even the first two Modern Warfares are like great games, classic games.
I remember. So Call of Duty 2 was the first game that got me to play. Wait, no, we didn't have an Xbox yet.
No,
that was one of the launch titles for the
360.
360.
Yeah.
And I would play that in the store, and I was like, "This looks amazing."
Yeah.
And interesting fact about that: a lot of it takes place in Africa.
Yes.
and it follows some of the war that our grandpa was a part of.
Yes, it did.
And in this new Call of Duty, they say that it follows the 1st Infantry.
Mm-hmm.
The 1st Infantry is like half of the America's army.
Yeah.
So like the 1st Infantry is a big. It's a lot of people. It's not just a small battalion. But yeah, like I'm not sure where our grandfather is in the.
Yeah.
But they mentioned the guy that he captured.
Goering.
Goering.
Heinrich Goering.
They mentioned him in that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I just looked. Call of Duty 2 is backwards compatible on Xbox One. I think I'm gonna have to buy it now.
Call of Duty 2.
Call of Duty 2.
Oh, on Xbox One.
Yeah.
Oh, we have it.
For Xbox 360?
Yes, I bought it.
Did you?
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna look right
Yeah,
now.
you go look. You go look at that.
I'm almost positive I bought it because it was cheap.
Yeah. I know we have all the Modern Warfares and like the first 2 Black Ops. Black Ops 1 actually isn't bad. Black Ops 2 is kind of like, whatever.
What is this?
What is?
That's Black Ops.
That's Black Ops. That's Blops.
No, I'm a liar.
All right, I'll buy it on. I'll see how much it is on Amazon.
Could have sworn I bought it. Ugh, maybe it was Modern Warfare that I bought later, because I know Modern Warfare I played on PC.
I bought Modern Warfare later.
You bought it.
Yeah,
later.
because it was only like $10, and
I could have sworn I bought 2.
No, you bought Modern Warfare 2.
I know I could have sworn that I bought Call of Duty 2.
Maybe you bought it for PC.
No.
Because I know you have it for PC.
I could have sworn I got it.
Huh. Okay. According to Amazon, I can buy it used for about where is it? $7 or new for $30.
I'm not surprised. New old games hold their value if they're in the plastic. That's why I try not to open it if I haven't played it yet.
That's just unbelievable.
And that's why sometimes I just buy a game just because it's in the plastic.
I'm like afraid to buy it used because I don't want it to come without the case.
I think I have Tetris that I left in the case because I was like, Tetris always holds its value. We have what's it called? Super Mario the
3.
No, the one for the
All
Stars, Super Mario All Stars.
Oh,
the SNES
for the
game
Wii.
For the Wii,
Right.
That I never opened
Right.
because I knew that sealed would be worth something.
We
And
also-
it was for a little bit, but
Yeah.
then they re-released it like assholes.
Because we also have Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3 for the GBA, sealed, like shrink wrapped and everything.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I bought that for $15. It goes for like $100 on Amazon.
Yeah, every time I see a sealed like retro game, I'm like, is that the actual shrink wrap?
Yeah.
I have to like do a little detective work.
Is that the actual shrink wrap?
This game store that I went to over the weekend, Game On,
Yeah.
out east on Long Island, they like made their own cases and they were legit looking.
Oh, nice.
Like that. I got Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Yeah.
This is the only
Genesis Sonic game we don't own.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that case isn't the original case.
Yeah.
But it looks legit.
Nice. Call of Duty 2 is $15 at GameStop, so maybe I'll just stop at a GameStop.
I could have sworn I got it. Unless I couldn't have gotten it for another system.
Maybe.
Because I would have gotten that for Xbox 360 because of how much it meant to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, what does the chat think about the new Call of Duty trailer? We just want multiplayer because that's all. Like, yeah, I want to play the single player, but I would spend more time in the multiplayer if I fell in love with it.
Right. I mean, Call of Duty. I always play the Call of Duty multiplayer when I play Call of Duty, but the single player campaigns are really good.
I'd say you spend more time in the single player for sure.
Yeah.
AJ says, I'm curious to see if this moves the needle at all. Call of Duty did well last year in the grand scheme of things, but it's definitely on the decline.
Yes.
Activision talks up NPD, but it's not selling that well in US to compete with games with better worldwide appeal like FIFA, which both also outsold Call of Duty in the US. I mean, like FIFA and Pokemon. I wouldn't think that Activision is like I mean, FIFA's like that's a big deal.
Yeah, as far as I remember hearing Call of Duty was still the best-selling game of last year, but it was on the decline.
Right.
Like it did sell significantly less from the year before.
There were articles over the weekend that were saying a lot of big publishers now are saying that it doesn't pay to make AAA games anymore
They've been saying that for a while.
because it just costs too much money and
Yeah.
they're doomed to fail. There's very little window for them to do well. So, and Call of Duty, we all know, it takes so much money to make Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They're gonna make money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it, so that's something. I didn't buy the last one. Not a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Their major flaw with last year was that they added Modern Warfare as like
Oh yeah.
as like a tier.
For like the Legacy Edition, if you bought that, you get Modern
I would have
Warfare.
just bought Modern.
I think a lot of people would have.
They should have canned Infinite Warfare. They should have never made Infinite Warfare, and they should have just made Modern Warfare Remastered.
They should have. Well, no, they should
And
have.
sold it for $30.
They should have made Infinite Warfare better, but they should have released Modern Warfare Remastered separately, and they should also just put them on backwards compatible for Xbox One. All the other ones are.
What they should do is make one unified multiplayer game, and every year release a single player DLC.
I feel like they did something like that in like China or Russia, like a foreign country where like multiplayer games are like on the rise.
Oh, they did it with Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
it was
I
just like
remember that.
yeah,
And that's a great idea.
yeah. The Feisty Ninja says, I feel like a setting change won't help that much because there's such a serious fatigue, and I bet there'll still be the bullshit supply drops.
Yeah, probably.
Probably,
I mean,
yeah.
I'll be honest. I never played the multiplayer for for Call of Duty 1 and 2. I never played the multiplayer. I played it for Wolfenstein, if that means anything. I only started playing the multiplayer with. I played a little bit of the first Modern Warfare, but I really started with Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
So I really don't know what it was like when it was World War II. But I wouldn't be upset if it had the supply drops and stuff. I would be upset if the gameplay had like crazy acrobatics.
Yeah.
I just want the fast-paced shooter stuff. I just want that. I
Right.
just want it to be bare bones. I want everybody to be on the ground, not
Well,
flying around the air.
I feel like that's part of the reason why they went back to World War II, like get back to its roots, get back to basics. It doesn't get much more basic than that. You know,
A lot of the MLG players were saying, like, you gotta keep people's feet on the ground.
Yeah.
It's crazy having them fly around, bounce it off walls and stuff. It's not the same game.
Yeah.
Keep that for something like Halo.
There's what the hell is that YouTube channel? Extra Credits did an episode like years ago about comparing like the pacing of the first level of Modern Warfare and how like it does start off slow and then it just builds and then like it subsides and there's a stealth section but like it all like pans out. Compare that to Black Ops 2 where every 5 minutes you're doing something different. Like, oh look at here, you're paragliding. Oh look at here, you're rappelling. Oh look at here, you're doing this. Oh look at here, you're doing that.
It's like when you're watching an action movie and it's just action. And you're just completely desensitized.
Yeah, it's that they showed like the perfect pacing chart, and it goes up and then plateaus, and then goes up and then plateaus, and goes up and plateaus, and like at a scientifically designed like speed.
Yeah, you have to have moments to catch your breath.
Yes.
And every moment should have a lot of weight to it.
Yes.
And there should be tension building up until the next moment.
The first Star Wars, A New Hope, is like a master class of like what pacing should be.
Right. Also, I would say that a lot of westerns do it really good
Yes.
because they just do tension really good.
Yeah.
And when things happen, they happen in a split second, and you're like, "Whoa, that was badass!"
Yeah.
But it's like not that cool what happens, but it feels really cool. Richard Powell says, agreed, Activision is greedy as F. They will do anything to ruin this. Would you guys rather see this or EA reviving Medal of Honor? EA did revive Medal of Honor.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened
I was
to that.
super excited for that because we used to play Medal of Honor instead of Call of Duty,
Yeah.
if you remember.
Yes,
because
yes, I do.
Call of Duty was primarily a PC game when it
Yeah.
first came out. The first Call of Duty. And we had a GameCube.
Yeah.
So we played Medal of Honor on the
Frontline
GameCube.
and Rising Sun, both very good games. There was another one on GameCube. I think it was European Assault, which we didn't play, but that was also supposed to be good.
I think it first came out for PS1.
European Assault?
No,
No.
Medal of Honor.
Medal of
period.
Honor,
I think
period, yeah.
Yeah, it was just called Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Medal of Honor was, if I remember correctly, Medal of Honor was the first game where you can choose to have dual analog controls.
Right.
So you can play it like a normal game now,
Right.
which is interesting. Medal of Honor was great.
Yes.
And then they tried to redo it, and it was bad. That was a bad game.
Had they kept it in World War II instead of trying to chase the modern warfare craze at the time, I feel like it would have been better.
I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. I remember playing the second sniper part,
Yeah.
and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
It
was impossible.
They were trying to like ride the modern warfare, craze at the time, and it didn't work. It didn't fit with, everything else that Medal of Honor had been up to that point. And they had Linkin Park in it for some reason.
Jonathan said, I'm sorry, I have to go. There's way too much COD talk. Is it triggering you? Are you getting too triggered?
Oh, sorry, bro.
I mean, we got more things to talk about.
Yeah.
Fred says Call of Duty Wild West Edition. I'd be into that. Except that's Call of Duty. It's too fast paced.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's why I liked Red Dead Redemption a lot, because it was all semi-automatic weapons.
Yeah.
And the pacing was just so different.
Mm-hmm.
I was into that. Connor Wright says there were rumors before the stream of a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, and it possibly being bundled similarly to Infinite Warfare / Modern Warfare. That doesn't seem to be the case now, I see. Well, I mean, there's still E3.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if they do that would be the biggest BS.
So, Modern Warfare 2 means a lot to me, because that's where I got in. That's where I got really into it. And I spent a lot of time in Modern Warfare 2, and I would love to play that again. But I am not. I didn't buy the last game. I really wanted the original Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Remastered, but I did not want to buy Infinite Warfare because I was sick of Call of Duty.
Right.
I do want Call of Duty World War II. So I'm conflicted. I don't want to give them more money for a remaster though, because
that's messed up.
Yeah, stop taking my money.
Yeah, just again
squeeze more.
All the other Xbox 360 Medal of Honor games are backwards compatible on Xbox One, except the Modern Warfare games. Those are the only ones.
That's not right.
Yeah, so maybe there's some validity to this rumor that Modern Warfare 2 is going to get remastered.
It would be great of Activision if they so Skyrim remastered.
Yes.
You get the remastered version on Steam.
Yes.
You just get it if you already own it.
Yeah.
It would be great if they did that on consoles.
Yeah. I know on Xbox One, all 3 BioShocks are backwards compatible on Xbox One. But they also made a BioShock remastered collection.
And that's separate.
So it's all 1080p, 60 frames, bells and whistles, all that.
Right.
So if you own the games, you can just play the games.
My least favorite thing about all these remasters is that the animations are still garbage.
Yeah.
So everything's 1080p.
Yeah.
Crystal clear. You can see all of the imperfections in the animation.
But their hands still move like this.
Yeah. It's awful.
So.
Snowhaze says a good Medal of Honor needs Steven Spielberg. Did he have something to do with it?
The first one.
Huh.
The very first one. And what's his name? Michael Giacchino, famous Hollywood composer. He did the music for Rogue One. He's doing the music for Spider-Man: Homecoming. He did the music for that game.
The first Medal of Honor?
That was his very first big time thing.
If you look back at the first Medal of Honor, it just looks like a game.
Yep.
It just looks like a PS1 game. All right, what else do we have to talk about?
As I was saying before I was rudely cut off, Star Wars Episode 9 is coming out on May 24th, 2019. Now, this is a little different from the way Disney has been releasing the Star Wars movies. They've been coming out in December. Episode 8 comes out in December.
Yeah, that's weird.
Han Solo comes out in May of next year. Well, it's supposed to anyway. And then Episode 9 is coming out in May of the following year.
They're not filming 8 and 9 at the same time.
No.
So that doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, I don't know when this is going to get started. Han Solo, I don't think, is that far into filming. So I don't know how they're going to make their release date.
I wonder why. Well, I'm assuming there's not a lot of overlap between the two movies. Like, not a lot of the same people are going to be in the same two movies.
No, I think just the guy who plays Chewbacca is gonna be in both of them.
That's still Peter Mayhew, right?
No,
No?
no. Peter Mayhew was in like half of Force Awakens. The other half, his name's like Johan something or other. He's like, he's another like really tall guy, and Peter Mayhew like taught him how to walk like Chewbacca, and officially passed the baton to him.
That's interesting.
To be.
I wonder how, because like, all right, it's just too, like, I know it means a lot because it's Star Wars, but like, how to walk like Chewbacca?
No, like. That's how Peter Mayhew walks.
Right.
Like if you actually watch like Peter Mayhew walk and Chewbacca walk, Peter Mayhew's got something wrong with his knees.
Yes, that's
so
what I
like
mean.
his knees like bend a certain way. Chewbacca has that bend.
Oh, okay.
When Chewbacca showed up on Rebels, like they mocapped Peter Mayhew walking.
Okay.
So
he learned how to walk like Peter Mayhew.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like him, like, oh, when I'm acting as Chewbacca, I do this, and it's like, no, you're just Peter Mayhew.
Yeah, no.
It's like how C-3PO walked. He walked like that because the suit was so restricted,
right?
Not because
this
guy is like. I mean, he is supposedly like a master actor.
Yeah.
But like, you walked like that because the C-3PO suit was like that. Anyway, it is weird that they're releasing this months early when they could. No one would care if they released it.
Yeah, I feel like
the
December releases have been working out really well for them. I think it's good because it also separates the Disney era Star Wars from the Lucas era Star Wars, because those all came out in May. So this is like the December releases were like a good year end like palate cleanser for all the other crap that came out.
Disney has to know something about like some sort of analytics that says like,
well,
this will be a bigger release if it's in May and not in December.
I remember hearing like the reason why they put it out in December was because like it was a whole marketing thing. Like you're more nostalgic in December, which I think is bogus. What I remember reading was when they were making episode 7, for financial reasons, it had to come out in like no later than December 2015. It had to make the fiscal year 2015 by any means necessary. Why? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea.
It's very interesting.
I remember J.J. Abrams said, like, no, we should push this to May because all Star Wars movies came out in May, and Mickey Mouse was like, no, and kicked him in the face or something. I don't know how Disney works.
I could see people being more nostalgic in December because it's Christmas.
Yeah. Also in this news that Star Wars is coming out in May 24th, 2015, Indiana Jones 5 has been delayed to July 2020, July 10th, 2020. That was supposed to come out July 19th,
How about
2019.
just don't make it?
But Steven Spielberg and Harrison Ford are coming back for this with no sign of George Lucas to put aliens in it.
I don't want this movie.
Me neither.
Harrison Ford might not last till then.
Yeah, if he keeps crashing his planes, we're not going to get Indiana Jones 5. If they're going to do anything, they should just reboot it, clean slate, start it fresh, do something new. I don't know I don't know how many more of these I can take. The whole reason why Mutt Lange was put into Crystal Skulls was to be, pass the torch. Shia LaBeouf went nuts and doesn't want to do that anymore. So I don't know what you're going to do.
His name was Mutt Lange?
No, Mutt Williams, sorry.
Mutt Williams.
Mutt Lange is the name of a record producer.
Mutt Williams is a terrible name. You know what else is a terrible name? Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Is that his real name?
Yeah.
Or is that like his acting name?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to look it up.
I'm pretty sure this is his real name.
It doesn't sound like a made-up name.
No. So what do you guys think about all this news? Live to Rock, Indiana Jones 5, the movie, nobody cares.
Shia Saidi LaBeouf. His middle name is S-A-I-D-E.
S-A-I. I don't know.
Shia Said LaBeouf, whatever. So that's his real name?
Yeah. Let's Rock also.
Fred, Indiana Jones 5 and the Search for Fans.
Connor, wait, there's an Indiana Jones 5 coming out? I must have missed that. I must have completely missed that. Well, not yet.
I didn't know. I just assumed.
It's yeah. I would like to see more Indiana Jones video games. Those are good. Some of them.
Yeah, they had like 2, I think, right? That
There was one on the N64 called the Infernal Machine, which we have.
Was there one on GameCube, or am I confusing that with the N64 one?
No, there was one on PS2 and the original Xbox called the Emperor's Tomb. That was also supposed to be good. There was one
they make them like their sequels, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're all like, in canon. There was one on the Wii and the PS2 called the Staff of Kings. And I think the Wii version, like you can use the Wii remote as the whip.
Yeah, I don't remember that being good.
Apparently the PS2 version is better because it doesn't have the stupid waggle
right.
in it. But the Wii version has co-op where you can play as Indy and his dad.
Oh.
So pick your poison.
Okay. Snow Haze, Harry Potter and the grown-ups still watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
All right, well, there's that.
Yeah, that's all right. So that's pretty much all the news I have.
All right, well, I'll do one more little bit of news real quick.
All right.
Twitch, they just released their new thing with they have new sub tiers now. I think we talked about it already, but I'll bring it up again.
Yeah, bring it up again.
So now you can subscribe. So normally a subscription is $5.
Right.
Now you can subscribe a $10 tier or a $25 tier.
Okay.
Both those tiers have an exclusive emote. You get like a little badge in the chat that says like, "Oh, I'm the $10 or $25 tier." And on top of this, those are for Twitch partners.
Right.
So anybody who's already partnered with Twitch gets that automatically. Now that they have an affiliate program, and the affiliate program, it gives you a $5 sub button and gives you 1 emote. So it's like a mid-tier. It's a lot easier to be an affiliate than it is to be a partner.
Okay.
So basically the moral of the story is Twitch just gave all of their partners a new way to make a whole lot more money. And it gave their mid-tier streamers who previously had no way of making money, it gave them a way to make money.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of the pond, you have YouTube, who succumbed to their advertisers.
Of course.
They now are... So now if you run an ad on YouTube, you are given an option to remove your ad from racy stuff. The things that might be a little questionable.
Right.
Things that aren't, exactly PC. And it's not like, if you mark the video as 18 or over. It's whether YouTube's algorithms deem it as PC.
Right.
Like 100% happy-go-lucky PC. You've seen the whole YouTube thing with the safe search or the restricted mode.
Yeah.
That's a kind of a separate deal.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at all at the bottom of YouTube there, you could see the restricted mode filter. You could turn it on and it'll take off what it thinks are racy videos. And a lot of creators, like for example, PewDiePie, he has like 1 video.
Yeah.
Like up there. Or no, Philip DeFranco has 1 video that you can see.
Yeah. In
restricted mode. Us, all of our videos are there.
Nice.
I don't know why. I curse a lot sometimes, and it just flies.
I think because we mostly like bleep it out,
right?
And we don't talk about like really disgusting things,
right?
So
I think last week's episode of the backlog might not be. It might fall under the restricted mode. Really? I don't know why. We didn't do anything.
Yeah, we talk about a kid's game.
Some of my episodes of the art on Shoddycast, like my last episode, didn't make the cut. I didn't curse or anything.
Really?
I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. I think if you're talking about something negative, the advertisers don't want to advertise with you because people are less likely to buy if they have a negative attitude. So they want to pay for the happy-go-lucky stuff.
Okay.
This is bad because now I think YouTube will understand that like now they will have less views to offer advertisers because you're taking the ads off of all of these videos that you're losing millions of views that you can offer these advertisers.
Especially when like negative videos are like really popular on YouTube, like reviewing bad movies, trashing popular movies. You know, you look at people like the Nostalgia Critic, the Angry Video Game Nerd, Cinema Sins.
Right.
Like, those are really popular.
I was getting messages that there weren't ads playing on my last video.
Oh, really?
And I thought that it was because I was trashing Nintendo a little bit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I friggin' love Nintendo.
Yeah.
But it turns out there were ads. I just don't know. It might be less frequent.
Yeah.
It might only be advertisers who are okay with doing that because they have to check a certain box that says that they don't want to have it on certain videos. But the moral of the story is that YouTube is not making it easy for creators to make money. And we know this.
Yes.
We don't make any money.
Right.
So creators like H3H3, love them, watch all their videos. They do a lot of commentary. And I think that YouTube does have to do something about these commentary channels like iDubbbz.
Yeah.
Like they just shit all over other YouTubers and stuff, and that needs to change. You can't do that. You can't just be creating this toxic community.
Mm-hmm.
So getting rid of their ads is a step. I don't know if it's the right way to do it, but H3H3 is cutting their schedule down from 3 videos a week to 1, and they're moving their podcast to Twitch.
Wow.
Because Twitch just released all these ways for creators to make money.
Yeah.
YouTube needs to open new doors for creators to make money, similar to how Twitch is doing it, and I don't understand why they're not doing it.
I don't. It's you like you said. All the people with like the deep pockets that Google is like afraid to mess with.
Right.
Like they're trying to appease them more so than they are.
I really hope that they'll learn that these advertisers want to just blanket target people.
Yeah.
And I mean, they spend a lot of time on analytics and stuff, but they want those views. They want as many views as possible.
Yeah.
And YouTube won't be able to offer them as many anymore.
Right.
So I hope that this changes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this podcast will be on Twitch.
All right.
I want to test that because one time we did
a simulcast.
We used to stream to both.
Right.
We went a couple weeks we streamed to both. Almost nobody watched us on Twitch.
Right.
However, there was one time where YouTube crashed and we had to stream on Twitch, and we got more viewers on Twitch than we did on YouTube.
We?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
We started with about 40 on YouTube, or like 30 or 40, and when we went to Twitch, we got 60. And it's because it snowballs, because on Twitch, there's a whole directory for gaming talk shows, and on YouTube, there is no directory. That's another thing that I want YouTube to do. On your frickin' homepage, on the YouTube homepage, have a directory for live stuff.
Yeah.
For live podcasts and stuff. In the trending tab, there's like a very tiny little section, maybe sometimes. It's not always there. Like, that's ridiculous. Which Pal says Pornhub should open an affiliate channel that operates like YouTube. I think they have one.
Probably.
They already have the programming / infrastructure. They don't care really about your content. Think about it. I think they have. You should look into that. I'm pretty sure they have.
I think they do. Apparently, Pornhub is the place to go if you want to watch legit Hollywood movies on the internet without paying for it.
Fallout 4 trailer leaked on Pornhub.
I was reading some article and they said like a lot of movies now are being uploaded there because they get taken down from YouTube automatically and Twitch automatically. But Pornhub has a really bad copyright checker.
When our friends had their YouTube channel Nerd Nation, they uploaded a video about No Man's Sky to YouTube. They called it No Man's Sky pre-cum something, and it was before the game came out. They were talking about how psyched they were about it, and it got almost no views because they were a small channel. Then they posted it to Pornhub, and it got something like 4,000 views.
Yeah.
Because I would click on that.
Obviously.
I was on there and I saw that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what is this about? And it's just like 3 dudes talking about No Man's Sky. And all the comments were talking about No Man's Sky. So, moral of the story, YouTube needs to do something.
Yeah.
Give us creators a reason to stay here. Please.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Twitch. I don't want to be a gameplay streamer.
Yeah.
But, twitch.tv/Bob Wulff. If you want to see me draw after this when we're done. Open this.
Okay.
The link to what this is in the description.
I should have brought a knife down.
Yeah, I don't know where my big knife is.
All right.
Do you need? I can get it.
No, I got it. This is... Oh, what is... Oh, it's the thing.
Yeah, it's for you. This is what you wanted.
Thank you, Bobby. This is a busted up box, but it is an emulation machine.
Oh god, it's so bright. Oh god, it's so bright. Can't even see it. There we go. Now you can kind of see it. It looks like a. This just looks like a PSP.
I know. So this we got from the same place that where
Our
we
good
got
friend Peanut at
Yeah.
banggood.com.
Sent this over. This is the same place where we got Mega Man: The Wily Wars, and this is pretty much an emulation machine. I forgot the game systems it's supposed to be able to
I don't think it
play.
says.
No.
In the link in the description, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. In the link in the description, if you click on it, it says most frequently bought with
Yeah.
Mega Man Wily Wars.
Interesting.
Probably because
Yeah.
of us.
I don't know what any of this stuff is. Oh, it looks like it's got games already. It's got 999,666 in one and 900,000 in one, a random special.
Oh, I like that. I'll take the random special, please.
Hell yeah. User's manual. Thank you for purchasing playing a Vision portable product designed for many hours of game playing fun. Sorry, of game playing fun.
Game playing fun?
Yeah, this
Okay.
product is small and portable,
Oh, there's
so
the
you can
stuff that
take
comes
it
with it.
anywhere.
Is the charger European?
Oh yeah, it is.
Did it come with an American one?
No, it's micro USB though.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Sorry, is this micro USB or USB mini?
Mini.
Mini, yeah. So fine with that.
So that's garbage. That's
Yeah.
going right in the trash.
Unless I go to Europe sometimes. Oh, this is like light.
Does it turn on?
I think no, because I have the battery in my hand. But
So that's what it looks like. It's on screen right
Yeah.
now. But I don't have the multicam set up today because
All
screw that. It just looks like a really tiny PSP.
Yeah, it's light.
Even the logo on it.
Yeah.
PXP3.
All right, let's try this out.
Will wanted a little emulation machine.
Yeah, and like I was kind of hoping like the Switch would eventually become that with the Virtual Console, but
Snow Haze says, and then they sat there playing Chinese Polystation Portable.
do you hear that?
That is so loud. That is probably so loud
Where's the volume?
in
There
the
we go.
stream.
There we go. All right, it's got Gunstar Hero, it's got Strider, it's got Sonic the Hedgehog,
That sounds
Sonic
terrible.
Spinball.
Are they real or are they knockoffs?
It's got Shinobi 3, it's got Simpsons.
Open up Shinobi 3 right now.
All right.
My favorite Shinobi.
Let's see here. Shinobi Return of Ninja Master. I mean, it looks real so far.
I'm amazed that it came preloaded with games.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
see? Let me see.
Yeah, no, this is it. I already used the freaking magic thing.
Every time you play a Shinobi game, everybody. Every
Yeah.
time anybody plays a Shinobi game, you accidentally just set off the wow, I'm playing Shinobi.
It even comes with a little thing so you can hook it up to an SD TV.
Wait, hold on. Read the chat or something. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to get this on screen.
All right. Fred Bushy, hashtag Wolf Hub. Yo, you do not want that. Trust me.
I gotta get this in focus here.
Mid games. I don't want to have to go to Pornhub to find my latest Wulff Den videos. Richard Powell responds, but you can fap and watch Wulff Den. Hashtag multitasking.
I'm playing Shinobi.
Mid games responds, although the idea of Pornhub being a normal user uploaded to a website is actually interesting. It actually is if you think about it. Pornhub is actually like one of the main websites fighting for consumer privacy on the internet. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. Not talking about Pornhub. Christian Shepgrell, when's the last time H3X3 put out an actual original good and creative video?
Oh, you mean like they mean like Vape Nation? Have you seen Vape Nation?
Yes.
Vape Nation was a solid one. Yeah, they did a couple of things like Vape Nation. They haven't in a while.
Yeah.
They mostly just do reaction stuff.
Yeah.
That is kind of sad. That is really cool.
Yeah.
I kind of want another one. Maybe I'll just buy it.
Maybe. They got two Sonic the Hedgehogs on here?
The original Sonic the Hedgehog?
There's if I can go all the way up.
AJ goes, Bob's streaming games.
There's Sonic the Hedgehog, and then there's another Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's see what this one is.
This is AV to the TV.
Oh, this one's Sonic 2.
Plugs right into the TV.
Yeah. Who's got Beauty and the Beast? Does it have Aladdin? Yo, tell me this has Aladdin.
Which version?
I'm guessing the Genesis version.
So
these are all
Genesis games?
These look like they're all Genesis games. Genesis Spider-Man. It's got Bonza Brothers, Altered Beast. They had Gunstar Heroes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. James Pond, Sonic's another version of Sonic. Oh no. I think this is just looped.
Which version of Aladdin's better?
Genesis version. There is no comparison. You can't
because I know a lot of people who say otherwise.
The thing is
wait, maybe that one's all Genesis and the other one's something else?
Maybe. Let's check. Which would be weird because this has Mario and Luigi on the game art. Let's see what this
I see Sonic on there.
On here? I'm talking about on the actual cartridge. Oh, this got Earthworm Jim. This is
the cover art for Mario Party for the DS.
Yeah. This has the Genesis version of Batman Returns. That's interesting.
Do you think it's just the whole Genesis library?
Maybe.
This thing is only 17 euros.
That's pretty good.
I'm a huge fan of this.
Yeah. Sonic Eraser. Oh, that's not.
Oh no, $17.
Wow.
I'm gonna buy another one.
Hell yeah.
$17
Earthworm Jim
dollars.
It's got Batman Returns on here twice. So it cycles. Some of the games are repeated.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, the link's in the description.
It's got awesome. Musha.
Get it before this thing's not around anymore, because they're gonna get a cease and desist.
Oh yeah, no, this is cool. I recommend it. Oh good, it's got Tetris.
All right, let's wrap this up.
It's got Batman Returns. That's the third time I've seen Batman Returns on here.
Good. The whole cartridge should be Batman Returns.
I'm pretty sure these are all Sega games, but whatever.
You can use the hashtag Wulff Den Live to talk to us on Twitter, or you can leave it in the chat right now if you're here live, or if you're not live, leave it in the comment on YouTube, and we'll get to it next week. Also, I drew the winners for the Nintendo Switch case. Well, it's for the Nintendo Switch screen protector. This thing. I drew the winners for it, so check your emails if you applied to win this. It also turns out that you get to choose between this and the case, a Nintendo Switch case. So it's up to you. If you won, we picked 5 winners, so you have I think you have like a 1 in 20 shot of winning, because that's how many people applied. So check your emails if you applied. I'd say 1 in 30, maybe. Not 1 in 30. 1 in 20. Check your emails. All right, I'm looking at the hashtag here.
All right, I'll go to the last week's Wulff Den Live and see what everybody has to say.
I have to check the dates to make sure. Okay, 1919. Oh, we only got Fred. Which do you prefer, Kingdom Come or New Frontier?
Frontier.
Front.
Can you really not spell frontier?
Neither of us can read, Will. Neither of us.
Jeez. I've read Kingdom Come more often than I have New Frontier. New Frontier is surprisingly very dense and long, but I guess I'll just have to go with Kingdom Come.
You know what it is? I need tires on my Jeep.
Maybe.
That's what it is.
Lawset from last week. Hot damn, this is a great channel. Totally underrated. Thank you. And Dema Chiri, great channel. Understand all of them. I love all the Switch things.
Yusuke. Nintendo. Doing Nintendo things. I love/hate them. Better get your pre-orders in for the SNES Classic, boys.
Just joke's on you. They didn't do pre-orders for the NES Classic. They're sure as hell not going to do them for the SNES.
I think GameStop had them.
Pre-orders?
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
No. Target had pre-orders for an hour.
Yeah, no, I mean, they were really short.
Yeah.
People are saying E3 they're going to announce something for that. There was an Nintendo E3 bingo card floating around on Twitter. So
that's funny. Snipey the Pirate Gamer, Three Musketeers is not nougat, it's soft, pillowy mousse. My mistake. I apologize for that.
It's nougat.
He also says it's also the fact that people were hacking the device, turning it into the greatest emulation system. I don't think the hacking of the NES Classic was the problem, because people were hacking the Wii all the time. They didn't discontinue that. They were hacking the DS and the 3DS. They didn't discontinue that. Nobody knows why Nintendo just decided to pull the NES Classic, except Nintendo.
So I found this one in our likely spam folder.
Okay.
The guy's avatar is Greg Miller with flames in the background with a shirt up to here doing his promo, his Mario Kart promo.
That just sounds like a Tuesday for Greg Miller.
Yeah. Okay, so Okay, so want to know why you should get a Switch? You ever get a BJ while using a standard controller? It sucks. Get it? It's a BJ. You ever get a blowjob split Joy-Con while playing Nintendo Breath of the Wild? Game changer, bruh. It's because you're like this.
Yeah.
I have to. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the split Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Totally ignoring your whole blowjob situation. I was in bed.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Switch on my. I was playing like this, and it gets heavy playing like that, and just laying down, looking straight up playing. So what I did was I put it on my chest. Oh no, I put my laptop down. I put my Switch on top of the laptop with the kickstand, and I split the Joy-Cons and held them at my sides, so I could just go like this, play like this. Not comfortable.
Yeah, I'd imagine not.
Cool.
Yeah.
The split Joy-Cons is not an ideal way to play. So, blowjob or not, Pro Controller is still ideal way to play. Resting on our head. And I'll read this guy. Why are people so ignorant about this? This is Morden.
Yeah.
Do people really think that a billion-dollar company has no idea how to sell product? The NES Classic makes Nintendo barely any money. It's a $15 console. What? With 30 games on $1.50 per game. Why not sell the games for $10 to $15 a pop with a eShop? The NES devalues the games on the system. And did nobody read their statement? They said it's the last shipment this year. You know what that means?
That means it's the last shipment this year, but it doesn't mean that they're going to do a shipment next year or anytime soon.
Right. But so you're just completely assuming like how much each game costs. Also,
NES games cost $5 on the eShop.
They aren't selling as many games on the eShop as they are this product.
Yeah.
This is a moneymaker.
Yeah.
It's they're not losing money.
They're not. And
they
also,
make a lot of money.
I'm pretty sure like Nintendo is definitely selling the NES games on the eShop at like a really high markup, because though you can like those games are probably like worth $1 to sell, because it's all just like old ROMs.
He's agreeing with me that Nintendo had a reason to cancel this thing.
Right.
But I don't agree that it's cost them too much money.
It's probably a very bad reason.
I would think that it's a good reason, but it's probably not a great reason.
Yeah.
Christian in the chat says Greg Miller is obnoxious. Greg Miller is a saint. You take that back.
Yes, he is the patron saint.
He just hit 1 million followers on Twitter.
Damn.
He's got more followers than subscribers on both of their YouTube channels.
Combined.
All right, so we're back in the chat.
Yeah. Live to Rock, favorite PS2 game? God, there's a lot of those.
Favorite PS2 game?
Yeah.
Gungrave. No. Burnout.
Oh, yeah.
Burnout 3 Takedown.
Yes.
Yes.
Revenge
was... those two are like interchangeable.
Yeah.
Which one had the better soundtrack?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Which one had the matches on it?
I don't remember.
Burnout.
I'm trying to think of
soundtrack.
All the PS2
the
games.
Matches.
This is I'll just The Warriors on PS2. I love that game.
Burnout 3.
I will always love the Rockstars, the Warriors. Best Rockstar game on PS2. Period.
Damn.
Yeah.
San Andreas was not that good.
Grand Theft Auto didn't get good until 5.
Damn. I'll be honest. I never played through a campaign until 5.
I would try all the time.
Yeah,
and
I would try too. Or I take that back. I played all of Grand Theft Auto 2. That was actually a good game. I liked Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto like 1 and 2 were just like fun, piddle around a little bit. I can't, do this forever. Then like 3, Vice City and San Andreas, they're controlled terribly even back then. And Grand Theft Auto 4, like, it's just so boring for the first, few hours
They're
of
fun
it.
to dick around.
Yeah. Not even at 4, because you're like limited to like this small section of New York. You try to go into the actual city and like you get arrested immediately.
I only ever played 4 on somebody else's save.
Yeah.
They already beat the game, so I was able to go wherever I wanted.
Apparently 4 though does have a legitimately great story. So and
It takes a while to get there.
Yeah, it is backwards compatible, so maybe I'll give that a shot one day, but
the Grand Theft Auto games don't control that well.
No.
Even 5 controls good, but it's still
got problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would say 5 was the first one where it actually felt like a good controlling game.
right. Because of their tests with other games like Max Payne 3.
Max Payne 3, Midnight Club,
Right.
Red Dead Redemption, all that.
I'd say the driving is pretty good.
Yeah.
In
Definitely better than it has been.
yeah. The running around is weird. You trip over things.
Yeah.
It's a little bizarre and like clunky.
Mm-hmm.
But the shooting's really good.
Yeah.
That bothered me about 4. I think the shooting wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I can't get over this friggin' PSP thing. This thing's awesome.
Now everyone's talking about PS2 games.
This makes me miss my commute.
Snow Hay, Shadow of the Colossus is one of my faves, but the PS2 library is full of great games. I didn't play Shadow of the Colossus till the PS3 HD port of it. I played that game way too late. That game is not aged well. It's very dated.
The control scheme is very dated, and I heard well, not the control scheme, the mechanics.
Yeah.
I heard that
Last Guardian is the same thing.
The exact same, yeah, and that's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I didn't play Shadow of the Colossus, but I saw a Let's Play.
Yeah.
How's that?
Richard Powell, should game companies do more remakes? Speaking of GTA, not remasters, not reboots, remakes, built from the ground up on new engine.
They should do that more than remasters.
Yeah.
But then we'll get less remasters.
I'm always of the belief that games should be available to play on everything. Like there's no excuse why a game from 20 years ago can't run on a system now. So if it's a remaster that it needs to be done, or a remaster is like just cleaning it up and upscaling it for HD. A remake is like Resident Evil to Resident Evil on GameCube. So, like they completely do a new game from the ground up.
Yeah,
something like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest. I don't really play remasters.
Yeah.
I don't. It's just not. If I played the game already, I'm not playing a remaster.
Right.
Also, because when they do a remaster, they don't typically tweak things that matter, like mechanics,
control and things like that,
like animations.
Yeah.
The remakes. Those are the ones that I play because there's a lot more love put into that.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot more money.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice if they made those.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Holland, who is a great drummer. Luke Holland. Do you think there will be supply drops in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, I most certainly think there will.
Yeah, or at least some equivalent of it.
Yeah,
So.
I'm assuming you're talking about like the kill streaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be. I think they'll be.
Didn't they get rid of kill streaks not so long ago? I feel like they did.
They turned it into like what it is, like a special, like what it is in Destiny.
Yeah.
How like after you kill a certain amount of people, you get like your special, and then you can like pull off your special. But yeah, I mean, there's no way they could do that in a World War II setting unless they throw magic in.
Yeah.
So I think there'll be supply drops.
Live to Rock. If Marvel was to publish a new Fantastic Four comic, who should write it and who should draw it? Mark Waid, because he had one of the best Fantastic Four comics, about 10 years ago, and he's still at Marvel, and he's still very good at what he does. Who should draw it? The problem is he drew that with Mike Waringo, who sadly passed away. So I don't know if there could be another artist to join him to do good Fantastic Four. Maybe Humberto Ramos. He had similar style. But that would be good.
Connor writes, speaking of great PS2 games and remakes, the Ratchet and Clank remake was apparently quite good. I did hear about that. I really wanted to play it. I went to GameStop to buy it, and they didn't have it on launch day.
Right.
They sold out.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
So I never played it.
Yeah.
Mikachu says, I want a Super Metroid remake with HD sprites like they did with Street Fighter 2. Same game, but kick-ass hand-drawn art. That'd be really cool.
I think, they should definitely do something with Metroid. I'm surprised they've never really touched Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, because that was an original Game Boy game. That could, of anything, use like a modernization.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it? Metroid Fusion? Like some sort of remake?
No,
or
Metroid
successor
Fusion.
to something?
Metroid Fusion was just canonically Metroid 4. Metroid Metroid Zero Mission is a remake of the first one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a remake of the first one, and it has it has the Zero Mission, which is like a bonus like side story.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Guys, thank you for being here.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for chatting with us. Thank you for watching us. As always, you can catch us here every weeknight at 9. Not every weeknight. That's insanity. Every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Maybe
right
if
here.
YouTube gave us better monetization
Maybe.
options, maybe every weeknight.
Yeah.
Every
Every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here, youtube.com/Wulff Den. And available on your audio podcast service of choice, iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play. And if you listen to us there, please rate us and review us because that helps us with placement on those respective stores. And if we get good placement on those respective stores, maybe, I don't know, Audible or MeUndies will start sponsoring us and we can actually get money outside of YouTube monetization.
I will say, they didn't sponsor us, but they sent us this.
Yes.
Banggood.com if you want a $17 emulation system that has everything on it already.
Yeah.
But you have to like Sega Genesis. We didn't see
Yeah.
anything else. Also, Fred, thank you for putting my Twitch link in the chat. Please go over there so I can be a Twitch affiliate and make some money drawing stuff. I will be drawing the thumbnail to this stream. Oh, you see all those thumbnails for all of these on our YouTube? That is me drawing it every Wednesday night.
Yes.
So thank you for being here. And we'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody. See you on the backlog on Saturday, probably.
Bye.
I will say, I'm still live. This looked damn